Hey, it's Michaela, and welcome back to the Michaela's Mind podcast. And today I wanna talk about how important it is to have a faith in something. And disclaimer: this is not about religion or having a specific belief in something. This is just a very general guideline of why having faith in something of a higher power is important to get through, especially in those tough times. So being a medium and a paranormal investigator, I've worked with the afterlife a lot. I commit a lot of my time to studying it and how we can connect with them and how they can help us out here on Earth. So I like to think of it as, or I like to think of praying, manifesting, talking to your spirit guides, angels, all those. I use those words interchangeably, and and like heaven, the afterlife, the other side, whatever. The whole point of this episode is for you to choose what you resonate with, what you believe in, what lifts your spirits and helps you get through. All right. So when I'm having a bad day, let's say I'm stressed about finances, my kids are driving me absolutely nuts, I'm fighting with a friend, or maybe I just can't make a solid decision about something very important, and it's driving me nuts. Those are obviously very stressful, very common things that our human bodies obviously have a negative reaction to, because we feel like we have to fix it and that we have to figure it out all by ourselves, right? When in reality, that isn't the case. You don't have to be a Christian or even spiritual at all, for that matter, to resonate with what I'm going to say next. Okay, these are a couple of verses from the Bible that can inspire anybody of any faith. Okay, you have not because you ask not. All right, I'm going to say that again. You have not because you ask not. We tend to forget that we have help from a much higher power. So, why is it then that we always think we need to go through our toughest battles alone? Because we don't. The universe is capable of literally everything and anything, and it loves you so much. You really think that the same higher power that, creates sunsets and waterfalls, that heals the sick and creates miracles every day, you really don't think that they're going to help you out with whatever you're struggling with? That's where faith comes in. If you sit there and you think, yeah, right, that's never going to happen for me, blah, 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 that's not real, that's a bunch of BS. Why? You tell me right now why you think you aren't good enough to help out, like to be helped out. Why do you think you're not worthy of a car that runs, or a career that you love, a partner that makes you feel on top of the world? The universe gives you more of what you put out. Okay, so when you say, oh my gosh, I'm so broke, the universe says, okay, well, that's what you're claiming to be. I put you here and give you opportunities to pray for what you want and need and own it. You want to be broke? Here's more of that. Oh, I'll never find anyone. The universe says, okay, whatever you say. You won't be given any opportunities to find anybody special. All right, the universe gives you opportunities, and it's your choice to choose your opportunities and go through with them. All right. So start by saying, I'm worthy of abundance. The universe will say, you sure are, baby. Here you go. I deserve a loving partner who does X, Y, and Z for me. The universe says, that sounds great. Coming right up. But the kicker is, a lot of you will say, yeah, right. That's not going to happen. That's woo woo, or like it doesn't just work like that. Well, you know what? You just stopped that manifestation from happening. You just told God, the universe, actually, no, I don't want that because I'm not capable of having it. I don't have faith that that can actually happen for me. It's like saying, boom, return to sender. Right? And when you pray or you manifest, you put out your intention, you will get it. And 100% of the time, it shows up in ways that you'd never think of. And it's not going to be on your own timeline either. Another Bible verse says, Habakkuk 2:2-3 says, for the vision waits for an appointed time. Though it may linger, it will not delay. Meaning, Ask and you shall receive, and it's going to come to you at an appointed time. It's not going to show up exactly when you want it to, and it's not going to show up exactly how you want it to. Okay, in other words, you decide the what, and the universe decides the where and the how and the when. The how it's going to get to you is none of your business. It's really not. So if you need help with something, all you need to do is ask, be very clear, write it down, be intentional, and then you can just rest knowing it's going to be taken care of. If you don't have faith that it will be, that's like a huge slap in the face, because that's like offering a gift to somebody and saying, here, you'll love this. This is what you need. And they push it away and say, no, it's not. You're like, wow, fine, okay. Do it yourself then. And then you continue your struggles, right? It's the same concept. So I really hope this helped you out. If you're having a rough day, going through something hard, I want you to know that you're not alone. You are worthy of getting help for whatever you're struggling with. And the universe has your back, right? I want to hear all about your faith, how it's worked for you. And if you know anybody that needs to hear this message right now, I want you to share it to them, because we all go through things. We're all human, and we all need that little boost sometimes. So again, you have not because you ask not. Don't be afraid to pray, to manifest, to set out an intention and just say, hey, you know what? This is what I'm struggling with right now. I really need your help. Sometimes I talk to my grandma that passed away. Sometimes I say, you know what, Grandma, I'm really missing you right now. I'm really struggling. I know you can see what I'm going through. And I just want to know if you'll help me out with this thing. I would be so appreciative if you could help me out. And I have faith that you will. And I love you. That's all you need to do. You will be so surprised once you start asking for specific things and then knowing that it's taken care of, knowing that, your faith is strong enough that you don't have to worry about it, because you don't. You will be so surprised the miracles that will show up in your life. Again, send this to somebody you think could use this and hear this today. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you on another episode of Michaela's Mind.